President Moon Jae-in visited Sejong Government Complex to be briefed by the Education, Culture, Agriculture, and Maritime Affairs ministries. They touched on numerous timely and upcoming issues, including the 2018 Winter Games to be hosted in Pyeongchang. Lee Ji-won has more from that briefing session.
President Moon Jae-in's policy briefing on Wednesday started with the Ministries of Culture and Education, with the president emphasizing the significant roles that these two ministries have in the government.
국가의 국력을 군사력, 경제력과 같은 하드 파워와 지성, 문화예술적 역량과 같은 소프트 파워로 구분한다면 교육부와 문체부는 소프트 파워의 토대를 만들고 육성하는 핵심적인 부처입니다.
The main topic with the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism was the preparation for the upcoming 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Although there are only 5 months left until Korea holds its first Olympic Games in 30 years, the public's interest and enthusiasm have been quite low, according to the ministry. However, the ministry strived to show its determination to overcome such shortcomings in their meeting with the president.
We laid out our promotional activities to boost the Olympic spirit and get people interested and involved in the Games. Those would include promoting Games through big events in and outside of the country, including the Olympic Torch Relay and the UN General Assembly in September.
The Vice Minister of Culture also mentioned efforts to reduce inconveniences when visiting the Olympic venues, such as creating over 6,000 new accommodation facilities for visitors, establishing reasonable prices in restaurants and hotels, and extending operation hours of public transportations. Meanwhile, the Education Ministry outlined its efforts to provide equal education and nurture creative talent for the so-called Fourth Industrial Revolution by supporting public education over private ones and progressively shutting down autonomous private high schools and special-purpose schools. And to reduce the burden on the parents' wallets, President Moon asked the ministry to prepare policies on education welfare, such as reducing private tutoring fees. In Moon's meetings with the Agriculture and Maritime Affairs ministries, many timely topics, including the current food scare and the nation's ailing shipping industry, were discussed in detail to establish preventive measures and plans for the coming years. Lee Ji-won, Arirang News.